The purpose of this video is to introduce to our fellow veterans a company and a product line by Jeunesse Global. I'm a 100% disabled vet. Along with a number of injuries, I'm rated at 70% PTSD by the VA. As we all know, the VA has a lot of medication that they use for PTSD and, of course, pain meds for our injuries. For 3 decades, I've not been able to sleep. Along with that, you get the racing thoughts, you get the anxiety, you get the lack of ability to focus, not wanting to be around anybody. I'm sure you all know where I'm going with this. I've lost hope. I'm sure a lot of my fellow veterans have too. So we're stuck. We're stuck in a circle of how do we get out of this? How do we get around this? There's no options. So a fellow vet introduced me to Jeunesse. The product line that I'm actively using, the AM/PM, the Finiti, and the Reserve. The PM, as it says, I take it at night and I'm actually getting sleep. After 3 decades, I now know what it feels like to sleep. About 20 minutes after I take it, I start feeling relaxed and I can actually sleep. 3 out of 7 days a week, I sleep well, 6 or 8 hours. 5 of 7 days, I sleep pretty good. So I'm not going to mislead you. There are still nights that are like old nights, tough. But this product has changed my quality of life and frankly my life. The AM. In the morning when I get up and take my round of medication, I have the loss of energy, loss of focus, loss of concentration, general lethargic nature. The AM helps change that. I feel more energetic. I feel more alive. So the combination of getting sleep and having a product in the morning that makes me feel better is changing my quality of life. The next product is Reserve. It's a gel pack. You got to actually look at the 60 Minutes documentary that they did about a month or 2 ago. And it's on what's called resveratrol. But you also got to study what's called the telomere. Telomere and resveratrol. Google them, look them up, study them. Here's why. The Reserve, short for resveratrol. This gel pack, I take 2-3 times a day, sometimes 4 times a day. With my arthritis, with my joint pain, with my spinal cord injury, with my lack of mobility, I'm actually getting around now better than I have in as long as I can remember. People that I haven't seen or talked to in a long time look at me and they say, wow, you look great. People that see me every day can't believe I'm getting up out of a chair. I'm not using my cane. Something's changing. Well, I attribute it to the AM/PM, I attribute it to the Reserve, and I also attribute it to the Finiti. What it does is it rebuilds your cells. So you got to go back to the telomere and look at it and understand what the telomere is. In its shortest sense, when we're born, a telomere is about that long, and as we grow and age, it shrinks. So do your own research. But here's what I'm saying to all veterans and their families. Take a look at the website at the end of this video. Google and research. I'm going to put my email out there. Reach out. Now, I've been asked to do this by a number of veterans, including the one that brought this to me. They say if I do a video, they'll go out and tell their stories. So I've somehow managed to pull the courage together to do this. I'm extremely uncomfortable doing this, but I have to do this because I believe in the product that much where I want to help other veterans. My godfather, Master Chief Hesser, we buried him in Arlington a couple of years ago. He had a saying, "Don't let the bastards grind you down. He also said, veterans pay the price of freedom. We all know what that's like. Now what I'm saying to you is I believe that Jeunesse Global produced a product line that can pay us back. I know what it's doing for me. I can't promise what it'll do for you. I can only hope and pray that you have some degree of positive results that I and other veterans are having. It is that much, it makes that much of a difference in our lives. It's absolutely stunning. It is worth the time. It's worth the look. Let me close with this. As we all know, 22 veterans a day commit suicide. There's not a day that goes by that I don't think about it. With the Jeunesse product line, my quality of life, my hope, and my outlook, I don't think about it as much anymore. Take a look at Jeunesse Global. Take a look at the product line. Send this video on to other veterans. I am grateful to the veteran that had the courage to bring this to my attention, and it has absolutely changed my life. I hope it can do the same for you.